Hi everyone, I'm Dan, and in this video, I'll be briefly walking you through our data room platform Engage. Engage can be used for a wide variety of transactions and deals. For example, mergers and acquisitions, stock exchange listings or IPOs, startup fundraisers, or any general secure file sharing requirement you may have. Once you're ready to share your files, you can go to the documents area of your project, and we give you the ability to create an intuitive folder structure to store those files in. You may have a predefined folder structure on your network where these files and this content lives. That's fine. You can dump it in here and it will preserve that folder structure. All of the folder names and all the items will be stored as you see them on your network. You can search your project using keywords. It will find where that word lives, not only in the file name, but also in the file content. So it can drill down into the likes of Excel, Word, PowerPoint, and PDF to find out where that word or set of words lives. So a quick way to get to the content that's relevant to you. We also have a concept of important documents. So particularly if you have a lot of data, you may want to tag several files as important for the end users, and that just makes them very visible and a lot easier to access when they log in on their dashboard. They can still find these things via the search or through navigating through the folders, but as I say, if you have a lot of data, it's good to tag the important information, and it's very easy for them to see and to access. We store and support pretty much any file type, so your typical ones like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and PDF, but also things like videos or MP4s. So they're typically quite big, difficult to get through email, not very secure to and attached to a message either. So here you can upload them very quickly and allow the end users to view them securely via this encrypted portal. Once your end users start engaging with your content, all of that will be measured and reflected in the activity report. So here we report upon things such as login details, tasks, so end users can create tasks and communicate with you via the portal. More on that in a second. The audit report, which logs literally every action that everyone undertakes. And the really neat insight in the activity report area is the document insights. So here, if we look at a particular interaction from this investor, we can see that they looked at this document on this date from this IP address, and these were the pages they were interested in. So we call this linger time. This is how long this end user lingered on these pages. So page 8 for 11 seconds, page 4 for 18 seconds, and so on. So it gives you an idea as to their appetite because of the document they're looking at, but also the pages of that document. For example, if you share sales proposals through here and someone's lingering on your pricing page, that can show quite a bit of buyer intent and create an opportunity for you to pick up the phone and potentially talk to this end user and see if you can help them in any way, or maybe nudge along their interest for this particular opportunity. Switching hats now to the end user. So here we have the end user's dashboard. So they have view-only access. So obviously what you can see is vastly reduced when compared to an administrative login. They can look at all of the folders and files you've shared with them, and through the permissions you can restrict what a user or group of users or maybe a whole organization can see. So this particular user, through permissions, was only allowed to see folders 1, 3, 5, 6, and 8. There are actually about 15 folders in total we could have shared with this user, but we've just ticked these for sharing on this occasion. They also have access to the important area. They can look at documents. So if we click on this particular document and say view, they are securely viewing the document in this portal, which is encrypted. So they're not able to get that file out and accidentally or maliciously share it with anyone. If I zoom in on this document, you'll see there's a watermark on all end users' documents that they view. So in the unlikely event there was a leak, we're going to know exactly who and where that's come from. If I've read this document, I'm interested in progressing with this opportunity, I can at this point register interest. That will trigger a task for the admin team. I can request a callback. Perhaps I want to ask a couple of questions on a call before I register my interest. I might want to dig deeper into this document or others, so I can actually ask a question related to this particular document. Or down here, I can ask a general question, which maybe relates to the project as a whole. So any one of these calls to action that I trigger, it will create a task in the admin area, so administrators know as and when questions have been asked or tasks need to be addressed.